Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Kingston man drowns in Portland. A Kingston man drowned at a river in Plum Valley, Buff Bay, Portland shortly after 1 p.m. yesterday. Police said the man was among a group on a trip from Meadowbrook, St. Andrew. According to the police, some members of the group decided to go swimming even though the river was in space. The police said one man got into difficulty and was submerged. His friend tried valiantly to rescue him, but without success. A police team, firefighters, and residents who were called in and assisted in searching for the body. It has since been pulled from the river. Jovan wins Journalist of the Year as the Gleaner in Seventh Heaven. Senior staff reporter Jovan shone the brightest of the Gleaner 7-Star Awards, won on Saturday night, as he announced the 2021 Journalist of the Year. In the awards, hosted virtually by the Press Association of Jamaica, the judges said Johnson's body of work consistently held the spotlight on issues of importance. He is a great storyteller whose work was comprehensively and easy to follow for topics that may be complex if they are not this well structured, one judge wrote. His body of work included the University Hospital of the West Indies technology scandal, the Airports Authority of Jamaica, First Rock Affair, the George Wright saga, and the multi-billion-dollar tax wrote-off exposed. The Gleaner 7th Award also includes the prize for Best Breaking News for the Global Exclusive, the Shakari's Return to Positive Drugs Test, story by Angelo, and Sports Team. Man fears missing mentally ill spouse at risk of being harmed. Jermaine Walker and his two daughters, ages 6 and 3, are struggling to cope following last December's disappearance of his spouse, 33-year-old Angela Gale, from her relative's home in Port Manchester. Walker said Gale, who is the mother of his two children, suffers from a mental illness and has gone missing before, but normally she would return home. From that time, she never went away for a long time because normally, everywhere me go, me carry her with me, he added. He said he had quit his job as a chef and started to do landscaping so that he could attend to Gale. Me bring her with me, me cut the place and she wake up just so that I could keep her in my presence, he said. Walker added that things took a turn for the worse when Gale went missing again while he was in the police lockup. He explained that she was staying with her cousin in Porus after he was arrested. Every month, I always take her to Mandeville Mental Health Clinic. Her cousin told her that she was going to take her to get her injection, but normally you can't tell her when you're going to take her because of the injection. She doesn't want to go. You have to just friend her up and bring her to the clinic to get the injection, he said. According to reports on the Constabulary Communications Unit (CCU), Gale was last seen on December 17 in downtown Kingston about 4 p.m., dressed in a multicolored blouse, blue shorts, and a pair of blue slippers. She is of dark complexion, stout build, and about 5 feet 6 inches tall. Walker said he has been in a relationship with Gale for over 7 years. He fears that she is in danger of being sexually exploited. When she is not getting the medication, she just go away. So when I was released from custody, people tell me it's from December is the last time they saw her. He said the children are worried for their mother's safety. We put it missing person report on social media, Facebook and TikTok, and nothing at all. The big daughter has been asking for her mother's whereabouts. She's all I ask me, say if I did she did and may I hide it from her or what, said Walker. We are worried about her because this time is the longest she has been missing for, he added. He is appealing to anyone who knows her whereabouts to contact the Perth Police Station at 876-904-1577, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. We make we see if we can get reunited with her because she is a very sickly person, he stated. Entrepreneurship push for 36 young people in Northwest Manchester. 36 young people for communities in the northwestern Manchester were recently recognized for their achievement in the Central Jamaica Social Development Initiative. Speaking at the recent graduation ceremony held at the Gulview Hotel in Mandeville, CJSDI Director Damian Young said the program was geared at entrepreneurship training. We needed to provide our youth with the technical know-how to start businesses, to expose them to business practices, thereby sharpening their analytical skills to make decisions that would ensure their profitability and success, said Young, who is also a member of governing Jamaica Labour Party JLP and caretaker for the Manchester Northwestern constituency. Young commented, CJSDI's partners, the Heart NSTA Trust, Rural Agricultural Development Authority, Companies Office of Jamaica, and the Scientific Research Council of Jamaica for their efforts in providing meaningful interventions during the 3-month initiative. Member of Parliament for St. Anne East Rural Juliet Holness, in delivering the keynote address, lauded Young for the entrepreneurial program. It is not every day that you find individuals so committed and dedicated to understanding and appreciating that you have to invest in our young people, said Holness, as she declared that the ceremony marks a milestone for young people. I noticed that you are all very passionate about the subject areas that you are engaged in and are particularly passionate about entrepreneurship, added Holness. She reflected on life as an entrepreneur and encouraged people to invest in a business idea. Yes, I would have finished university, had a degree, but 9 to 5 does not always cut it. Invest, try to be creative, the NP urges the graduates. Holness noted that of the 36 young people, 5 have received employment, 20 have been their business registers with the Companies Office of Jamaica, and 12 have applied to Heart NSTA Trust for grant funding programs. She noted that the program was geared at providing its beneficiaries with a skill set and the know-how to transform failing business operations into thriving, prosperous entities that can shortly meet global standards in productivity and encourage her audience to explore entrepreneurship via their passion. Think, how can I be an entrepreneur? What am I good at? What am I excited about doing? What could I use my time and my life to do that doesn't feel like it is a work? Even if I am up through the night, even if I am working all day, guess what? It is not really work because I love what I am doing, and I love the fact that what I am doing as an individual is so wonderful in terms of how it benefits me. I can buy my house, buy my car, sleep comfortably, contribute both to my own self, family, and the wider Jamaica, said Holness. That is what it means, young people, when we decide that we are going to add ourselves to the entrepreneurial class, added Holness. Mackenzie blames years of neglect for poor condition of roads in eastern Westmoreland. Minister of Local Government and Rural Development Desmond Mackenzie has bemoaned the deplorable condition of the road network in Westmoreland East, which he said has been neglected over the years. Westmoreland has long been identified as having some of the worst in the island, and while work has been done to improve the infrastructure in the parish in recent years, a number of roads are yet to be repaired. Today's tour is an eye-opener. It would be remiss of me for not saying so the public can understand and the people in eastern Westmoreland can understand and hear. What I have seen is a combination of years of neglect of an area with great potential. I have driven on some roads that, in my over 45, going to 50 years of active politics, I have never experienced those road conditions before, declared Mackenzie, as he addressed members of the media following a tour of sections of the constituency on Wednesday. During the tour, Mackenzie visited a blind woman in the community of Lennox Big Woods who recently called the Cliffviews online radio program on nationwide news network to complain about the condition of the road in her community. According to Mackenzie, the tour of the community was part of a commitment he had made to visit the area and to see how best to address the road issue. Mackenzie said prior to his visit, an estimate was done to repair the road, but he declined to state the amount when asked by reporters for the estimated cost to have the road repaired. The minister argued that the road work will have to be to tender because of the sustainable amount that repairs are expected to cost. Mackenzie said that because of lack of attention over the years, it will not be humanly possible to fix all the problems that I have seen in eastern Westmoreland. But he said that fixing roads in the constituency, particularly in Stonehenge and New Roads, is a priority for the government. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has committed to fix the road that the taxi drivers use, declared Mackenzie. We are going to be supporting the commitment that the Prime Minister made to have the road repaired, and we're doing so, he added. Overall, as I said before, there is a lot to be done. This is one tour that I have started that I am feeling a bit depressed because when I speak to the residents in various areas of the community, it is just depression, and they were happy to see us and are hoping that we'll be able to respond to their needs, added Mackenzie. At the same time, Jamaica Labour Party Daniel Lawrence, Member of Parliament for Westmoreland Eastern, was elated to have the minister in the constituency to see the deplorable roads that fall under the responsibility of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. I have been receiving a lot of complaints about basically all of the parish council municipal corporation roads in the constituency because they are all in a deplorable condition, and we're happy to have the minister here with us today to take a first-hand look to see the situation, stated Lawrence. According to Lawrence, while he understands that all the repair works cannot be done at once, he knows the minister will do his best to assist the constituency. During the tour, Mackenzie also visited the house of an indigent resident in Bottom Darlistan. We are providing 2 indigent housing solutions for persons who have already been investigated by the Poor Relief Department, stated Mackenzie, who did not give further details. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.